Morning, morning. Where is Zoom? Zoom is quiet today. Only a few people on there. Either I'm tired or my eyes are getting bad. No, that's not it. I must be tired.
It's not a whole lot.
I'm way too young to have bad eyes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can't see anything anymore. How's everybody doing?
Awesome.
Good morning, good morning. So we have a special guest today who's going to be jumping on a little bit, who's going to be doing the meeting. So we are just going to have some fun and do a couple announcements, and then I don't have to say anything. This is the best. I'm so happy to be back from my vacation. How was it? It was awesome. I was in Puerto Vallarta at an all-inclusive resort with my wife and friends and no kids, and it was awesome, and it wasn't long enough, and I'm sad that I had to come back. But I'm happy I get to see all of you when I come back. That's a lie. I wish I was still there drinking. That's great. Shauna! Someone go yell at Shauna. Where's she going? She's going. Roskilly! Roskilly!
Coming in with the birthday girl.
Look at that timing. And the birthday girl. All right, guys, I'll get over to Shauna. Let's play some prices right. Let's get some energy in here. You guys are quiet.
I know. So, closest to the actual retail price without going over gets a gift card.
Remember,
All right.
closest price, can't go over. How well do you know the AV market?
Well, last week there were some doozies.
Was there?
Yeah, remember they were like.
I wasn't here last
week. Okay, so the first one is West Palmdale. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, built in 1989. 2,300 square feet on a 7,400 square foot lot. Very nice. Clean.
Ooh, look at the pool.
Ooh, a pool.
Ooh,
West
pool.
Palmdale.
That's just a picture.
Is this really photoshopped in?
That's a nice little pool.
It's a nice bathroom.
Nice yard.
It is very
That
nice.
bathroom has been redone.
Huh.
Those cabinets have not.
Pictures it.
That's built in the 90s? 89? All right, what are you guys thinking? Zoom, what are you thinking? What do we got?
Is this west side?
Yeah.
525, 649, 419, 495 on Zoom, 560, 659, 478, 560, 669, 589, 479.
I don't get to live my own life. Does it go the same?
Sometimes. What's the price?
It goes the same price.
Oh, okay, 535.
It is sold within the last 2 weeks.
Sold in the last 2 weeks.
549? Okay, let's see.
All right, let's see here.
Actual retail price?
We got 549. Who's closer? 589? 589?
What's online?
Nico, 575.
500 even. Oh, Nico is $10 off. Oh, no. He was
Nico did it twice. Nico did it twice.
He was $100,000 off. He wasn't close. I take it back.
Alright, so who won?
Kate, I think Caitlin's got it.
Hey!
Caitlin's got it. She knows those from Hatchet Market. Y'all got beat by the Hatchet Queen, okay? Next Ridgecrest is going to beat you, okay? All right, East Palmdale.
East Palmdale, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, built
Otto's house.
in 2002.
Otto's house. Oh,
It is very nice. That has a pool too.
oh man, that's like Pinterest right there. Oh, that might.
How many bedrooms?
Small backyard. Full.
4 bedrooms, 3 baths.
Same, it's a similar lot size, but it's the east side over the west side. So it's probably gonna be similar. The grass is a lot nicer. What do you guys thinking? Sarah's got 579,
Alright.
569. The cool thing with Sarah wins is she never gets her gift card because I take it before she gets it.
So we got Jason.
575, 650,
Alright.
589, 01. I like that. 589, 01, 625, 625, 585, 450, 559.
Go back, how big is the lot?
8,000 square feet.
75.
It's a small lot.
And only a two-car garage.
549, 626, 659, 610, 545. All right, what do we got here?
All right, we're ready. Actual retail price is.
6. Oh my gosh, the same price.
All right.
589?
589.
589? 589.01.
You do want the prices right.
Yeah. $1, Bob. $1, Drew.
All right, we have one more on the list today.
Last one. West
West
Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Ooh.
4 bedrooms.
2005.
Two baths.
Small lot.
2005.
That's a big one-story house.
That looks like off the
That
60th.
is a big one-story house.
Yeah.
Those are off the 60th, I think.
Let's see. Clean.
Are those little tiles,
kitchen.
are those ceramic tiles?
Oh, that's nice. No solar.
No thing.
No backyard, no solar.
Cookie cutter, easy home. Those cabinets are nice. I don't like those white subway, like, I'm out on that.
But,
That style. I don't like the small tile. I feel like food gets in the grout.
all right.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I hope nobody has it and I just offended them.
I
love that. It's my house. Sorry. Alright, we got 530, 560,
All right.
489, 565, 485, 630, 545, 565, 580, 560. Intep's got 536, 530, 525, 75, 59. Nico at 570, 525, 550, 561, 555, 555.
All right.
Alright, our actual
Retail price is.
is
540.
535.
Did you do 535? 530?
530.
You got it, man.
530. 536 Intep was.
Oh, 540.
You went check over.
Intep was 1 over.
Anybody else have 530?
More Intep.
Lauren does.
He's kicking himself. Lauren does. Good job, Lauren. Man, my eyes aren't getting. I thought Sam was Ken. I was like, how is Ken on Zoom, but right in front of me? I thought Sam was you on Zoom. I was so confused for a second. My eyes are not working.
It's his triplet.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so thank you very much. How do we thank On-Track Escrow?
Put it on my contract.
Contract.
It's almost like you guys planned that, so you could have like a cool slogan.
I know, right? Thank you. Have a good office meeting.
Thank you, Shauna, as always. All right, guys, we have a sign-in sheet as well, so make sure you guys sign in. Why do we sign in? Because we're giving away prizes and you get a drawing. You get your name in a drawing every single time you show up for a meeting. So make sure you put your name on the sign-in sheet because we're going to draw some winners here one day. When are we drawing that? Do we know? Soon. One day soon. All right, guys. Our mission, vision, values, beliefs, and perspectives is always our mission is to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. So your mission, I ask you, what is your mission in your business? Maybe what's your mission in your life? Why God put you on this earth, huh? Some deep questions for you to ponder. Someone asked me once why God put me on this earth, and I was like, I don't know. I have no idea. That's a really hard question. It's a good question to ponder. I think that person that asked me that was Amy. All right, what is the vision? To be the real estate company of choice for our agents and their customers. Our values always God, family, then business. Our beliefs are win-win or no deal. Integrity, do the right thing. Customers always come first. Commitment in all things. Communication, seek first to understand. Creativity, ideas before results. Teamwork, together everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty. Equity, opportunities for all. And success, results through people. And our perspective is that we are a technology company that provides the real estate platform that our agents and buyers and sellers prefer. Keller Williams thinks like a top producer, acts like a training consultant, and focuses all of its activities on service, productivity, and profitability. Yeah, baby. Is our person on yet? I don't see. Not yet?
I don't see him yet.
Okay. All right, we should have some stuff to go on here. Do we have, I didn't get in here. But do we have other announcements we're going over? We're jumping right into them coming
We
on.
have some announcements, yes.
Okay. Is this the right one? Or we have the wrong one open? This is all.
No, this is.
Okay, just have 3 slides right there. Okay, here's a video for you guys real quick talking about, let me get myself off the camera, about MegaCamp.
You guys ready? Let's go.
MegaCamp is a great opportunity for you guys to go dive into more of your business and get out there and network. There we go, I'm set up right. Get out there and network with some of the top agents across the industry in Austin, Texas. It's a great time. If you're in MAPS coaching, you get a ticket for free. You do have to fly out there. But there's also, it's an expense. It's a great expense. If you need more expenses in your business, it's a great one to do. Also, there is a live Zoom option. As you saw that on there that you could jump on. It's a lot cheaper, and you could jump into some of the training courses that they offer. You get it up to a month afterwards. So if you're looking for some different types of really in-depth training, typically what they do is they have top producers on stage that they've either done something great. I'm hitting stuff here. They have top producers on the panel, and they do a lot of just talking about what they did to be successful during that time, what they did this year. Maybe someone had a breakthrough this year. They'll have them on stage, and they'll be sharing what strategies and things they did to be successful. So it's a great opportunity, guys. Take advantage of it. Jump into it to make sure it happens. A couple questions on Zoom asking how do we sign in on Zoom. Guys, we take a head count of who's on Zoom and we add you guys into it. We're actually going to be switching the Zoom requirement to actually having to type in your information as well, because sometimes your guys' Zooms say things like iPhone, and we don't know who that is. So we were going to be switching that around to make sure we could do that and take care of it for you. All right, we are closed this Monday. The office is open to you guys if you need to come in and do it. Just as always, you'll have to use your Brevo Pass to come in. So if you need to use the office, it's there. But staff will not be here. We'll be observance of Juneteenth. We will not be here on Monday, just so everyone's aware. The next Spartan race. Who did the last one?
Woo.
3 of us? 4 of us? Yeah, we kicked butt. High five, Spartan.
Woo. Yes.
Yeah.
It was easy.
Yeah, it was
I
super
was there in
easy.
spirit.
Yeah.
I almost died only once, and it was great. I can't wait to go do it again. That was so much fun. Oh, look at our pictures up there. Very cool. We're doing it again for some crazy reason. We thought that one was fun enough. We're going to go do it again Saturday, July 23rd. This one's in a stadium. So the last one was at Big Bear. We climbed up a mountain and did all sorts of crazy things. And because John told us it was going to be fun. What a liar. But this one's going to be in a stadium. It's a 5K, 20 obstacles. So it'll be, I've heard this one's a little easier than the last one we did, but if you'd like to join the group, join the KW Fit group. There's a chat that's going around, people that are going to do it. If you'd like just to come out, support, and have fun, make a weekend out of it, great, do it, but we'll be doing it in July 23rd. Should be a lot of fun. Quantum Leap tomorrow. So we already have 30 people signed up for Quantum Leap tomorrow, 30 young adults. So if you have a last minute young adult, or if you are a young adult and you want to come in and join, tomorrow it's right here in the training room. You do need to register online. You can get that QR code. Material, snacks, and lunch will be provided. It is we have 3 people are going to be speaking during that time. I'll be doing a section of it. Audrey will be doing a section of it. And Brendan Ellick is going to come in and do a section of it as well. We really encourage you guys for young adults. This is a class that, when you go to high school, they don't really teach you how to think. They give you some basic stuff. This is a class really concentrating on helping young people discover what they want to do in a mission for their life and going after there and getting it. A lot of the foundational stuff that we teach is from Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap started when Gary Keller started Keller Williams. On Fridays, he would sit in something like this with his, what's this called? Sketchboard. Sketchboard, whatever you want to call it. And he would ask people, what do you want to talk about? And he would draw and he would teach them through different things that he learned through different trainings. And he kept all those things and he compiled it, put together, and created Quantum Leap. He has one for adults that's going to be coming up. We'll be talking about soon. And also, they have a big passion we have a big passion around helping young kids start thinking differently and really understanding, kind of planning your life out. Living a life by design, something we say a lot. If you really want to design what you want in your life, you have to have a plan and structure to go out and get to make that work. Our KW annual family picnic, June 25th. You guys see the sign-up board up front? Who signed up already? All of your hands should be going up, okay? All of your hands should be going up. It's at the Fin and Feather. We'll be out there having some good time. We have some sponsors. Bring the kids, bring the family. Just a family picnic to have some fun. There's a sign-up sheet out there. There's some karaoke. You guys are in for a treat. I will be singing nonstop for all of you. You all know that I have the great singing voice of an angel. Just ask my wife, she'll tell you. KW Cares raffles, bounce house, it'll just be fun. Their sign-up sheet also includes for some food, because it's going to be somewhat of a potluck, is that right? Yep. So there's a sign-up sheet to bring some food as well. I saw that today, just so you're aware, if you weren't aware of that. They'll be out there, it'll be some good times.
Okay.
Financial Peace University, 9-week session. The first one was this last Friday. 10 a.m. training room and on Zoom. Tomorrow's is Zoom only. Zoom only because we're going to be doing Quantum Leap in here. So it'll be Zoom only. Baby Steps second lesson with Otto and Ileana. Oh, it's not next week. It's not tomorrow. It's 2 weeks from now? It says 6/24. Yeah. It's not tomorrow. Okay. Just kidding. They skipped this week because of Quantum Leap. They must have did that so they could be bald. So it'll be next week. Put it on your calendar so you're all set up there. Do we have our person on
Okay,
there?
he's signing on right now.
He's signing on. Okay. Look at that. It'll be quick. All right. Some social media and is this the paperwork?
Yeah, he's signing on right now.
Okay.
It should be.
Timing's good. We have to make him take control of the Zoom too. All right, guys. We have a special guest for you. Who's going to be signing on in just a second. It's Steve Black. He's going to be going over social media referral generation masterclass and how to take production to your next level using some social media stuff and some trainings. And as soon as I see him, as he's having trouble signing on, we're going to bring him around to the front for you over here, and you'll take control of the Zoom. Looks like he's coming on right now, connecting data. Can you hear us, Steve? Oh, you're muted. That's the word of 2020. You're muted. There.
All right. Hey, how is everybody?
Good. Give us 1 second. We're going to spin you around to the front of the room so everyone can see you in the classroom as well.
That's awesome. And you'll make me a co-host. I'm going to be sharing my screen. Everybody should have the 7-page worksheet so that you can follow along. If you're online and you don't have the worksheet, just grab 4 pieces of paper.
You should be good to go, Steve, on our end as well.
All right. What's the temperature out there?
Hot.
85 degrees.
That's nothing. All right. That's beautiful. I'm in Texas. I live in Florida, but I'm beaming to you from Texas. I'm telling you, they think Florida's hot. They think Lancaster's hot. Try Texas heat. It is super hot out here. But we're not gonna talk weather today. We're gonna be talking about how you can make more money, how you can build an unforgettable brand, and take your game to a new level. Are we recording this?
Yes.
Good. So, everybody, my name is Steve Black. I'm one of the top 10 real estate coaches in the world. I live in Tampa, Florida. Everybody write my cell number down. My cell number is 407-785-8255. 790-1141. If you make your way to Florida, I live in Tampa, hit me up, I'll get you on a boat, we'll have some fun. I'll turn you on, at a minimum, I'll turn you on to the best things to do in Florida other than the amusement parks. And write down my social media handle. My social media handle is @SteveBlackSpeaker. And I've helped more Keller Williams agents around the world than any other human on the planet on how to leverage the tools that they've given you. How to go ahead and build an unforgettable brand, and how to get more listings. So today, you're in for a real treat, and we'll go about 45 minutes, and at the end, I'm gonna invite you to join me in my social media success series. It's normally about $5,000 for 3 years access, which is the best value on the planet, and we're gonna give you a 90% off rate, and I only can take 8 of you, so I apologize in advance. If you're a procrastinator, you won't get in, but let's jump into this. I'd like everybody to start by writing down a 12-month goal for themselves. How much money do you want to make from June 15th of this year to June 15th of next year? What is your time going to be worth? Gross commission, start at $150,000 and go up from there if you're full time. With prices the way they're at and inflation the way it is, you got to make money. No use complaining about gas prices. You need to just make more money. And write down a 5-year goal. Your 5-year goal is that you need to go make $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. You know, you're keeping a great CRM. You're using the KW tools. You've been through Bulbs. You got a great mindset. Maybe you got an accountability coach through Ignite. You know, you got Keller Williams partners all around the country that you're connected with. Maybe you met them through my program. Maybe you met them through, family reunion. But, referrals are part of the ball game. Not only coming in, but going out. When people are moving out of the state, if you're not getting a commission, you're missing the boat. And then put down 2 90-day goals. First 90-day goal I want you to put down is in the next 90 days, how many listings you're gonna get. I'd like everybody to start at 6 and go up from there. How many listings you're gonna get. And then let's put down another 90-day goal. How much you're gonna have under contract 90 days from now? Maybe 3 million, right? That's just 2 $500,000 homes a month. Say, Steve, my price point's lower. Okay, make it 2.5, but what's your goal? 80% of real estate agents don't have a goal, and that's why they don't achieve much. This is a business where, 20% of the people make 80% of the money. You wanna be one of those people. And failure to plan is planning to fail. So now comes the hard part. How do you achieve your goals? So write down these 5 things. Write down number 1, personal branding. Write down number 2, social media. Write down number 3, video marketing. Write down number 4, quality content on a consistent basis. So go beyond what's on the screen. Write down quality content on a consistent basis. So we're going to talk today about write down reels and stories. And then write down number 5, write down sales skills and communication. Sales and communication skills. All right, so I'm going to open today's conversation around personal branding. And I mentioned I have the social media success series that I run. We get together the second Monday of the month. Write down the second Monday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So that would be July 11th, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. All right? And we do a 2-hour master class. And if you miss it, it's recorded. And then in your members area, you have access to all these programs I'm going to show you. And I teach out of these today. But the first one I want to show you is personal branding. And how do you build a powerful personal brand? Well, you go through this 52-minute masterclass, and it's, you're busy with your headphones, by the pool. You don't have to fly out to Texas and go to a seminar. You can do this from the safety of your home. And then you go through this class and you figure out what your brand about, what's your niche, what's your hobbies, who are you trying to reach. And people that haven't been through this class, they're usually like, I want to sell to everybody. And I'm like, you want to sell to everybody, but you have a specialty. Like, I know there's a lot of military folks out your way. Maybe you are military. If you're a military veteran, thank you for your service. But if you're not hooked up with Homes for Heroes, if you are not marketing yourself as the realtor that specializes in helping first responders and veterans, you're missing the boat. You'll still do business with everybody, but you'll have the opportunity to dominate a niche. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay, good. This agent, she came to us and she's like, my marketing is getting me nowhere. I said, and she joined our program. Part of the program, you get a one-on-one strategy call with a coach. And in June or July, my coaches are on holiday, so guess who's doing the coaching? So you'll have a call with me. It's about 30 minutes, and we'll look at your website. We'll look at your social. We'll look at what you're posting, and I'll be able to tell you exactly, like a surgeon with a scalpel, what you need to be doing. So what I told this lady was, I said, listen, nothing in your marketing represents that you want to market to seniors. I want you to do an about face. I want you to do a total shift. And we helped her design this is her Facebook business page. As you can see, it has her SRES designation, her other designations, pictures of seniors. Now, how do people get here? Well, she's now putting out content that the senior market cares about. She's talking about the best 55 plus communities via video, via reels, via posts. She's interviewing assisted living facilities. She's talking about health tips for seniors. And as they end up, saying, what's this woman all about? Then they find this. So write down a couple things that you need in your branding. You need on your Facebook cover, you need your phone number, and you need your email address. Because if they land here, the next logical step is they're gonna reach out to you, right? So go ahead, and if they're not connected to you on Facebook, they may not want to go that route. Here's an agent out of, Keller Williams agent out of Ohio. And she said, Steve, I love your training. I'm all in. I built my business off my warm market. I know I could triple it if I just got good at social media, but I don't want to deal with, no offense, people with 550 credit scores looking for double wides or 3% down. She goes, I want to deal with the luxury market. And I said you need to position yourself in the luxury market as the go-to person. And that started by getting her together with a photographer so that she could take these pictures. Does your workbook have a list of pictures in it by chance? Yours probably does not, does it? So, you guys have a list of pictures?
No.
Okay. If you send me a text, I'll shoot you over the list of pictures. I don't think they included it, but my cell number, 407-790-1141, say get me the list of pictures, I'll get it for you, and I'm going to show you those in a minute. But here's a couple more examples. This is a Keller Williams agent who really was really tech challenged. She had horrible social media presence, and I know it was costing her business. Because, if you can't market yourself, why would somebody hire you to market her? She realized that. She not only went through our social media success series, she went through our revamp program. We helped her design this. This is perfect. She's got her logo, she's within compliance, she's got her SRES, she's got her license number, she's got her website, she's got her branded hashtag. That's one of the other things that you need to have. Write down some other things you need. You need to have the same social handle on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You should own your name as a .com or a play on your name as a .com like she did. And I know I'm going through this fast, but I'm trying to show you best practices. I got a lot to cover, and we'll have opportunity to spend almost 3 years together. Your social media handle, maybe it's, Sam Rafa sells CA. Write that down, Sam. Sam, R-A-F-E-H, sells CA. You can easily go with Sam Rafa sells Lancaster. There is no $15 a year with GoDaddy on this. This is simply a situation of going out researching it. Then another one, Sam, write this down, sold by Sam Rafa. And that's going to be used exclusively with the properties where you represent the buyers and the sellers. And now you're talking to them and they say, Sam, I want to be honest with you. We're interviewing 2 other agents. You're like, you should. That's a good idea. Before you make a decision, look up the hashtag sold by Sam Rafa, and they see all the properties you sold. Does that make sense, Sam? Give me a thumbs up on that. All right, and it's this kind of one-to-one instruction that I can give you for those of you that find it hard to think. But here's the list of pictures that I was referencing, and this is kind of core. This is your 30 to 60 day homework. And if you join the program, you'll obviously get this. If you're, just a looky-loo, that's cool too. Just send me a text. I'm happy to give it to you. But, you're going to get pictures at your local coffee shop. You're going to get pictures, around town. You're going to get pictures at, whatever landmarks are out there so that you're hyper-local. And now if you're at home in your PJs, you can still tell your success story. And then if you're in leadership or you're looking to build your profit share, this is an example out of Washington, D.C. This is Amina Basic. She runs a $1.3 billion office. You may have heard of her. I coach all of her top agents on branding, on social media. She came to me and she says, Steve, how can I use this for recruiting? I said, get some pictures together. I go, what makes your office unique? She goes, we're one of the few offices that has a patio in D.C. So here she is taking a picture with her laptop, listening to Gary Keller on this beautiful day, love our office patio. She comes back 2 days later with good buildings, come from good people. I was in love with this office. She had 12 agents reach out to her and say, hey, love to come by the office confidentially. And she ended up picking up some agents. So lots of applications for this. Get a picture in your cubicle, get a picture in front of the fire truck. Here's another strategy that's working really well. Tie in with the charity. Whether like this gal does, the charity of her client's choice, they get 10% back, or, suicide prevention for veterans, and you give $100 out of each check. But do something, and then go to one of the vendors that I recommend to get a sign made for $50 or $60, black or dry erase marker, and you can publicize it. I had one guy who goes, I'm doing this, I've been giving money away, but I haven't been publicizing it. I go, you're not getting the ROI, the return on investment. Here's a Keller Williams top producer. She was named Realtor of the Year in Orlando. And if you think Southern California is competitive, try being a realtor in Orlando, where the only thing to do is work at Disney or work in real estate. Anyways, this is Lisa Hill. You might want to connect with her. She's Lisa Hill at the Winter Park, Florida on Facebook. Her Facebook is Lisa Hill Group. Tell her you're one of my students, and maybe you'll become her next referral partner. But the example here, she's interviewing her loan officer about creative ways to finance jumbo loans. In fact, let me show you what this looks like. Are you guys getting some good ideas?
Yes.
Go in the chat box, say this is awesome. What's your big takeaway so far? All right, Lisa Hill Group. I'm known for the big seminars, people. Doing Zoom isn't my number one method that people connect with me. But the number one method now is our social media success series. So I hope you join. Anyways, this is Lisa Hill. Notice her personal profile looks personal. Notice this. Go to the page in your workbook that says Facebook Personal and Facebook Business. Right here. This is a good one to take notes, okay? And write down this. Write down when you go to your personal profile when you get off this call, and I want you to edit your bio, your intro. I want you to edit your employment. I want you to go from saying that you work at Keller Williams in Austin, Texas, to saying that you work at your business page. So you'll say that you're a realtor at Keller Williams Lancaster, or whatever the official name is of your company, your office, and then you're at your business page. So this way, if it's Saturday at 9 a.m., the husband and wife are saying, we gotta sell, we're moving to Texas, right? And they come to find you, you're gonna get that message on Saturday at 10 a.m. when they send it. If you have this set up that you're working at Keller Williams, Austin, Texas, you may never get the message. If you message them back on Monday, when you do get the message, they're gonna think you're very unprofessional because you didn't message them back for 2 days and you've lost your opportunity. So I call this keeping people in your ecosphere. And then you'll be able to come over to your business page, the consumer, and then I'm gonna show you that video. Write down, this made her $150,000, okay? So if I showed up in Lancaster and I put $150,000 on the table, would you have the courage to do this? I hope you all would.
Hey, happy Monday, everybody. This is Lisa Hill, and I'm the creative from Mortgage Mondays, and I'm here with Patrick Lewis. How are you today, Patrick?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about creative ways to finance jumbo properties. And by jumbo properties, I mean, you know, the loan amounts and all that kind of stuff. So, you know what, Patrick, I'm going to turn it on over to you.
Sure, that's a quick intro. Thanks.
And it was a quick intro, and we reached 2,200 people when it was all said and done. And she had never met one of the loan officer's customers types in, hey, I'm sitting on $800,000 in equity, my place is doubled, I want to buy a place for $1.5 million, what are my options? The loan officer's like, I got you covered. 3 days later, he says to the loan officer when he's getting his pre-approval letter, hey, remember the blonde lady from Keller Williams? I can't remember her name, but she was really intelligent, she was super smart, she really knew her stuff. Pause. Did she do anything super smart, really intelligent, people? This is what you call an authority video. And there's a lady on Facebook, she's an agent named Krista Mashore. Be careful, she works with EXP, I think. But anyways, she will sell you her coaching program for $23,000, teaching you how to do that strategy. You will learn it from me. You'll learn it probably the best way to do it, the way it's going to really get engagement, where you're broadcasting to both pages. And I'm not going to charge you anywhere near that much money. You're going to be able to join me at 90% off if you're an action taker. That means you're going to be in my program for less than $600. And that video there made her, I used to tell people it made her $35,000 because that one deal came together. She ended up making about $150,000 and still making money to this day because it's evergreen content. People watched it 2 years ago, they're watching it today, and then they're reaching out to her and saying, hey, I have some questions about that video. So give me a thumbs up or a virtual thumbs up if this makes sense, if you see some possibilities here. So that's Facebook Live. You want to go live on Facebook. Let's move to some other goals on your Facebook business page. Write this down. Today's June 15th. Write it down. By August 15th, I will have a great looking business page with at least 1,000 followers and at least 10 reviews. Great looking, like Marilyn Wrightsman looking, not generic looking, not a house with a picture of a keys, not a Keller Williams, cover that everybody else is using without your contact info. Something that's really great. If I was going to have a party, I'd have somebody come out and make the house look really good before the guests arrive. That's your goal. You're going to grow it to over 1,000 followers by August 15th. Now we can focus on content. Some of you have 70 followers, 23 followers, and you wonder why you're putting this stuff out and you're not getting any engagement. Don't waste your time. It's ready, aim, shoot, not ready, shoot, aim. And you need reviews. I would say, I looked up some of you that I could find, and I would say over half the people I found are 0-star rated from this office. All it takes is one review to get to be 5 stars sometimes. But I want you to have 10, and I show you the strategy to do that. You get 10 by Monday, and now you're bulletproof. When that crazy tenant writes you a bad review, it doesn't affect you. No more going into listing appointments trying to explain your reputation. All right, and then content strategy. Here's what you're going to do. Once you grow your audience, you're going to focus on industry info, like write down monthly market update, and then hyper-local content. Write this down. Quality content on a consistent basis to your target market. That's it. When agents that weren't here ask you, was it good? You say it was amazing. What I learned quality content on a consistent basis to my target market. Now, what I found is to be consistent, you need to set up a content calendar. You have to have accounts that you follow that inspire you. So your goal by the end of July 4th weekend, you're going to have a digital calendar set up. Now, those of you that move forward with me, you're going to have that done a lot sooner than that because it takes you 10 hours to do this on your own, or it takes you 10 seconds to do it with me. I'll give you a calendar. And then the calendar dings you on the first Monday of the month, hey, do your monthly market update. 2 weeks later, go interview a local business owner. If you're a foodie, you love wine, like I have clients in Temecula, you know what they do? Once a month, they interview a winery. They go to a different winery and they sit down with the manager of the winery. They talk about the best wines for summertime and the best cheeses to pair. And then all these people that heard about Temecula wineries Happened to learn about the Keller Williams real estate agent. And it's amazing. Here, let me show you one from Keller Williams Carlsbad from my Facebook group. Now, those of you that move forward, you have access to this group. Otherwise, check out Meredith Cortez. Let me see if I can find Meredith here. She's always doing cool stuff. And then I share it with the group so you get to see. By the way, her husband Rodney runs the San Diego office. Here, Fun Fact Friday.
Happy Friday, everyone. My name is Meredith Cortez. I'm with Keller Williams Carlsbad. It's time for a Fun Fact Friday. This week's fun fact comes to you from the city of Vista in California. Originally incorporated in January of 1963, Vista was once known as the unofficial strawberry capital of the world. The strawberries were often referred to as Vistas because of the labeled crates that they would arrive to the grocer in. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this week's fun fact. Want to submit a fun fact for next Friday about your neighborhood? Just text Fun Fact Friday to 833-308.
You guys got it? This is a home run. It's a 45-second video. It can be shared to a story, chopped up into 3 modules. She's now doing them via Reels. She's even getting better results via Reels with this. The key is this, but you're like, Steve, this is awesome. How do I make it? We need to spend some time. I need to teach you this. I cannot teach you this on today's call. But this is the end result. This is what's happening for my students. You guys have some great content in your back office. You know, when she joined me back in February, she's like, oh, Steve, I appreciate your social media calendar. I haven't posted anything for Black History Month. And then I said, before you post that picture you found in your back office in Command, you go ahead and you put your logo on it so if people download it and share it, your brand is associated. Everybody say, yeah, that's a great idea. So it's all this stuff, it's the examples, it's the inspiration that's going to take you to a new level in your business. Want to take the remaining time, I just want to wind down and talk a little bit about Instagram, but go to the Instagram page. Here's your goal with Instagram. You know, Instagram's hot, and you know, a lot of people say, what about TikTok? Well, you know, TikTok's demographic is very young. The average TikTok user is about 22 years old. They have users on there 15, 14. You know, we got some 28, 29-year-olds, a few of the old guys like me, but that's not your money spot. Your money is Facebook and Instagram. I know Facebook's not cool. It's for old people. I get it. But that's who owns a lot of that real estate in your area. And then 40 to 45% of the buyers are now under 40, and then they're on Instagram. So you want to get a good Instagram profile going, make it look great. All you need is one. Now, if you're 22, you've been on Instagram since you were 10, I get it. Make that a private account, you know, still blow up stuff, have fun, go to the clubs, but make a more of a professional one with branding pictures. The second thing is think like a magazine editor. Third thing, here's think like a magazine editor. So, in my branding masterclass, I talk about, you know, like some examples. In fact, I have hundreds of examples of what you should be doing in these classes. This gal here, see, this is think like a magazine editor, right? In those 12 pictures, which looks like Architectural Digest, I know what she's about. You know, maybe she put up her favorite property of the week. I came and checked her out, and I like what I see, so I follow her. She's about fashion, beauty, design. She loves her dog. I tried to get my labs 13 times to sit at the computer, wouldn't do it. I gave up. I love this picture, though. Here's Ryan Serhant. You know, you may have seen him on $1 Million Listing. You know, his problem's the opposite of young agents. You know, he's established. People are like, is he a jerk? You know, is he too conceited? So, you know, he's built his brand all around being a good dad, being a good father, being a fun guy. You can't help but like him. And then here's Stevie Hahn out of Jacksonville, top Keller Williams agent. I think she made over $1 million her 5th year in the business. She's not selling super luxury homes. She's selling $300,000, $400,000 homes, 8 of them a month, 10 of them a month. And she came into the business. She named her profile, Sold by Stevie. She bought the website, Sold by Stevie. You know, she invested in a $70 sign, you know, it says Sold by Stevie, and people see it in their newsfeed. And then she's at the restaurant, and people are like, oh, you're the Sold by Stevie girl. I have a real estate question for you. I follow you on social. I'll show you where to get those signs made. You know, we'll give you all the answers. And if the answers aren't posted, you text me. I become your compass. Anyway, so learn to use IG stories and IG Reels. So let me show you a couple examples of those, and we'll wind down. I'll take 8 of you into my program after that. Join anytime, no pressure. But you know, and it's a great value at $5,000. But 8 of you get to go for $599. If you're new and I want you more, even if you're new, I'll do $100 a month for 6 months. So let me show you this gal. I'm going to be interviewing her live in one of our upcoming classes. She's out of Utah. And I love what she's doing with Reels. So I'll help you, my team and I, my classes and one-on-ones will teach you to go ahead and come up with the 6 questions that you're getting asked most often by people in your market. I prefer the 6 questions that sellers are asking because that attracts sellers, right? But this would be an example of just how easy this is. Just film 12 90-second videos. This would be like an example of one of them.
The home buying process take. So from the time that you go under contract on your home to when you can close on your new home, it's about a 30-day process if it is being financed. So during this time, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes.
So I think you got it. You create 12 of those, each 90 seconds or less. We make stories out of them. I show you where to put them so you get thousands, maybe tens of thousands of views. If you like the cool, trendy stuff, if you're old and you have a 15-year-old living at your house for free, you got a social media manager that will know how to do this. And I can say that because I just turned 55. And I got friends my age, and they have their teenage kids helping them. I have one friend I'll show you up in Seattle, Thak Win. Whenever I show it, people say, I follow the guy. He's doing incredible. But let me show you this one. This is a cute one. You'll have your teenager do this one for you.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie.
So easy, people, so easy. And if you're not doing this stuff, if you're doing the wrong content, you're not making a great first impression. So let me take you to Thak. Again, his secret weapons was that he made a commitment to go down this road. He now has over 800,000 followers. And he actually brought his teenagers into some of the tips in marketing. Let me see if I can pop one up. And I don't know what this one's about, but let me see what it is. Oh no, that's a student. Let me see if I can find another one here. Well, here, let me find one. This one here.
5 bad money habits that'll keep you broke forever. 1.
People don't know where their money goes. For example, they just go out spending their money and not knowing how much they have in their account.
2. People out there buying things they can't afford. Like, for example, out there spending money.
So you get the idea, and then he does a great job of just educating people about investments. You know, you guys are in an area that's got some really good deals, and a lot of people want to be there, and it's an alternative to LA. So you do stuff like this.
I bought this house in 2002 for $131,000. I recently put $35,000 on rehab of this property. I just sold it for $450,000. After paying all the closing costs and paying off the mortgage, I ended up netting in profit $380,000. Now let me show you what I did with the money, what I bought next. Let's go. The $180,000. I bought this property right here for $470,000, and I only had to put an extra $90,000 on this property. So I'm gonna actually demo all this right here. I'm gonna put 3 homes on this lot. Primary house, then I'm gonna put it.
So I'm gonna stop it there just for sake of time, and just tell you guys, if you're not doing what I'm teaching, you're not making as much money as you should. So everybody go to the chat box, tell me, give me a takeaway, something that you've done, reason something you got out of today so far. And then I just want to finish with this. Those of you that have done bold, go to the next page. I call this the 59 minutes of terrific. If you read Morning Miracle, he wrote his the year. I wrote this the year he was born. Okay, so I'm not copying him. I copied a man named Zig Ziglar. So just, he called it the hour of power. I call it the 59 minutes of terrific. But you start your day with an affirmation. You drink a lot of water. You exercise, at least 15 to 30 minutes in the morning. So I'm talking a slow walk in your neighborhood, meet some neighbors. For those of you that live in rough neighborhoods, just walk fast. But I'm telling you, get out of here. All right. I get it. All right, and then feed your mind something good, and keep a gratitude journal. Grow every day, okay? Grow every day. And grow every day. And I want you to read at least 4 books this year. I want you to listen to 4 audio programs, find some good podcasts. You should read Gary Keller's book, Millionaire Agent. You should listen to Gary's podcast weekly that he puts on. If you're not doing those 2 things, I talk about learning programs. I want you to join my learning program, but I'm the first to say join Bold, do family reunion. If Tom Ferry came around, listen to what he has to say. You will get good ideas. And then all of it is tax deductible. The 3% on your sheet, self-development budget. If you want to make $150,000, $4,500 a year, that's your education budget. Now it's not I can't afford to go to Austin for family reunion. It's like I'm looking forward to it, and I got a room to share. Who wants to partner up? And then you go to the bar and you meet all the agents from around the country and you get referrals. So what I'd like everybody to do is I'd like you to write down 3 areas that I talked about that you need to get better at. And it doesn't have to be the ones on the screen, though. Those are good ones to go with. And then ask yourself, we're at a point where I'm going to ask you to move forward or you're going to say no thank you. No is the first 2 letters of nothing, people. Nothing changes. I can make a promise. If you don't move forward with me, your next month is going to look like last month. It might look worse because the competition is getting better. But there's a price to be paid for no, and it's at least $250,000 over the next 5 years. It's probably $500,000 in your area, right? And the reality is that's just people, friends, people in your warm market that are using somebody else either because they don't think of you in the way that they should or they've got you around. So if you guys want to join me, I have something for you. Here's the coaching, everybody. Nobody talking. This is the close.
Amy, mute yourself.
Write this down, everybody, if you're online. It's successadvice.com. www.successadvice.com. You'll go there. And you'll see the sales page. When we get to 8 people, we're shutting this down. Now, there are 2 options here. There's a 2-year version, which is $2,995. Got some talking going on there. And we got a 3-year version where you check this yellow box and you get a 3rd year for an extra $100. That's $599, not per month. That's total. You'll be with me for 3 years. You get a once-a-month live webinar. You'll get all the stuff I'm showing you in the members area, plus like 15 others. You're going to get Training Vault. You're going to get a private Facebook group. Now, here's how you pay for your membership for free. And again, you're not paying $4,000. You're paying either $499 or $599. And here's how you get it for free. You meet the people in my group that are Keller Williams agents in Texas. You meet my agents in Florida. And when you have people that are moving out of California, you now have somebody to refer them to. And when they get the calls out of California, you're their friend and they have somebody to refer business to. I had one agent last year, got 6 referrals right out of the group. She says, Steve, just charge me $400 a year for the group. I'll be in it. If you join today and you're one of the first 8 people, you will never pay to be in my group. You will never get an invoice. If you're selling for 20 years, that's an $8,000 bonus. It says 15 to 30 minute call. It's more like 30 to 45 minutes where you and I are going to get on a Zoom call and we're going to go ahead and talk about your business. We're going to talk about your strategy on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I'm going to answer your questions one-to-one. 30 minutes with me is like at least $500 on its own. And it just happens that in June and July, I'm handling these calls because I've got 2 my coaches out on maternity leave. And then you're going to be in the group, and I'm going to give you the social media success kit. This is the calendar, it's content, it's templates, it's questions. I sell this on January 1st for $200 a year. So if you did the 3-year program, you're getting this included for for 2022, 2023, and 2024. So if anybody out there needs installments, you're just starting out, you don't even have to explain it to me, you text me. You text me at 407-790-1141. You say, Steve, I'm interested, I need the installment program. I put that in the chat box for you guys. And I'll do I'll do $99.80 a month for 6 months. Or if you do the 5 installment program, we'll do it for 5 months. So it's either 5 or 6 installments. If you're really broke, let me know. I'll do 10 installments of $50. I don't care as long as this gets paid off. 5 or 6 installments is good because it becomes a tax deduction this year instead of in the future. But, that's your call. I'll work with you. I had one agent earlier today. She goes, I want to join. I don't have my next closing until the 6th of July. I go, that's okay. I'll get you started today and we'll charge you on the 6th. I'll work with you. If you want me to reserve you one and you're online or you're in the class, go ahead and say reserve me one or send me a text right now so I know even if it sells out, you were an early action taker and you're going to get it. Any questions out there? Team leader, are you with me?
We're here.
Hey, what's your big takeaway? What would you like the agents to do more of that I talked about? Because I know I went fast, but what are 1 or 2 things that you think they need help with? Consistency, using more video, bringing power partners in. What would you like?
You said it. It's the success result is consistency. So whatever action you do take, do it consistently. If you do the program, do it consistently. So that's the big one.
And are most agents consistent or inconsistent?
Good or bad? Just look deep at yourselves and answer that question, right? We're inconsistent.
All right, guys. Do we have any questions out of the room before I leave? So how it's going to work, I've already got a number of people blowing up my phone right now. I'll get back to you when I get off the call. Don't worry, if you texted me, you've got a spot reserved. My assistant said we only have 2 left at successadvice.com. As long as you text me or say reserve me one in the chat box, what's going to happen is I'm going to send you 2 emails in about 2 hours. They're going to instruct you on what to do. You're going to join our Facebook group. You're going to go ahead and then have a login to your portal. You can do this on your iPad by the pool. You can do it at the airport. You can do it on your phone. And I recommend the first time on your computer. You watch the walkthrough video. You'll join the referral group. You'll schedule your strategy call. Do your strategy call about a month out. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go through a couple of the modules like the branding class. Right away, upload your social media calendar. Get going. Get your pictures together. And then if you ever have questions, if I ever tell you, watch a video like how to do virtual open houses or how to interview power partners, they're all here. They all have detailed workbooks. Most of the students will print off 2, 3, 4 of these workbooks so that, this summer, while they're hanging out, or at their open house, they can throw out their headphones and go through some of these. This is fully guaranteed. You have 72 hours to kick the tires. If you're like, I want to do it, but I got to talk with my spouse, get registered. You just let me know by Sunday it's not for you. I'll give you your money back after that. It is consumable content, so we keep you in the program. I enjoyed being with everybody. If anybody has any questions, reach out to me. If you want the list of pictures that we were sharing, I'll be happy to send that to you. Just text me, let me know what you want. Remember this, everybody. I talked about a lot of things. Your number one goal in life, be happy. I want to thank you for having me. We tried to pull this together for a long time. If you're in Florida, hit me up. Sarah, I'll look forward to seeing your order come through. If it sells out before you get there, just let me know and I'll hook you up. Blessings, everybody. Take care. See you at the top.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you as always. Thank you so much for coming in and doing that. Might get blown up here. All right, great guys. We are. Is that clock right? Is it still fast? What are we at in time?
It's 11 on the dot.
11 on the dot. We have a couple people to spin the wheel. We have our ALC meeting right after this. So all I ask, as soon as we're done with this wheel, I know a lot of times you like to hang out and chat. Just do it out there. Because I got to change this room real quick. We have the ALC coming in, your Agent Leadership Council, to talk about what's going on in our office and some changes and all that fun stuff. So let's spin the wheel real quick for some referrals. There we go. Jackie's not here yet. Oh, Jackie missed out. She just texted me. She's running a couple minutes late. She misses. So nobody gets to spin the wheel today. How you get to spin the wheel, right, guys? Is you just have someone come in and name you as a sponsor. Not only do you get profit share for life, you also get to spin the wheel, maybe win $100, win a gift card, have some fun. So make sure to grow your downline and enjoy that. Thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day. We will see you next week. We're going to be going over lower. We will be going over, Sam's going to be doing a little bit on the shift. It'll be great, so make sure you come in for that. Appreciate you all. Love you all. Peace and love and happiness.
Yeah.
And one of these days you're going to have to stop having babies.